everyone, I'm Haley. I'm here to talk to you about Usborne Books. Before I got my hands on any of these books, I would just buy cheap books anywhere, and I thought there's words, there's pictures, my daughter's going to learn something from them. Then I got a hold of these books and realized that these are so much more informative. These books promote visual awareness, they promote language awareness, language development. They're just a lot better quality, and I just got really excited about it, and I want to share it with you and your children because I think all children need these books. I think that's a key to education. That's the key to their success in their future. So I love these books. I'm borderline annoying about it, and I'm sorry for that. But anyway, I'm just going to go over some of the most popular books that we have. I'm going to start with baby, toddler, and go to teenager. So if you don't want to watch this whole video, which I'm going to try to make short, just like jump through. So first I'm going to start with our most popular series. It's That's Not My series. This is the That's Not My Pig book. It's a touchy-feely book. It's a board book. It's geared towards babies and toddlers. What's really neat is that babies can look at the pictures because of the high contrast of the outline and everything, of the colors. So for tummy time, even a 2-month-old can look at these pictures. You can lay it on the floor, you can prop it up while they're on tummy time, and they can look at the pictures. Each page has a touchy-feely. Next one is this Muddle and Match. This is the adventure one. There's also an imagination one. This one is so much fun. It has different flaps on the inside to make your own stories and your own characters. And each page focuses on one letter. So this says, Pete the plucky pirate pleads with Percy, his peculiar parrot, to prepare to paddle the Pacific. So as you switch it around, there's different stories and different characters, and it's just a lot of fun for kids. Okay, now when your child gets a little bit older, we have an awesome Phonic Readers series. This is a whole set. There's 12 of them in here, and it comes with a CD. The CD has, it's a read-along, and it has sound effects, but there's 12 of them in here, and phonics, if you're not familiar, there's 40 sounds that make up the English language, and each one of these books focuses on one of those chunks of sounds. So, Fat Cat on a Mat focuses on at, the chunk at, and so on. And then some of these pages have flaps that's fun, extra little words and pictures. Doug Cartwright illustrated this book, and all of his books that he illustrates, he hides a duck on each page, which is fun. It's right there. I almost couldn't find that one. So, and then in the back of this, it's informative because there's a little help guide for parents to know like what they should be teaching their children, which phonics they should be teaching their children. So that's a good one. You can also buy them separately. This Underpants for Ants is one of the separate ones. It's just paperback. There's no flaps and there's no CD and the help guide, but it's just a basic phonic reader. These are $6.99, and this one's $19.99 for 12 of them. So this is a better deal if you want to get the readers, the Phonic Readers. Next is our Wipe Clean series. Now each of our Wipe Clean books and cards sets have a Wipe Clean marker. So the books, there's a lot of books, they're numbers and letters and my first drawings and my first words. And you get to, the child can draw and wipe it clean and use it for years and years. I have the 100 Things for Little Children to Do on a Trip card set. There's 100 of these cards, and they're so fun. They're just a bunch of different activities to draw and to do. I was told to hole punch these and put them in a big ring to keep track of them, or if you have multiple kids, you can do smaller rings and smaller sets of them and trade them around, and that's fun. They're really good for travel, for airplanes, for long car rides, and church even. They really keep kids' attention for a long time. Okay, next is our illustrated story series. I have the Fairytales one. It's a compound book. There's quite a few stories in here. This one is the classic Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, the Swan Princess. Illustrations are gorgeous. They say it's geared for ages 8 and up, but I think this is a great bedtime story to read to your kid, and so I think you can do much younger than that. And then it comes with a bookmark. One of our other activity books are the sticker books we have. Sticker Dolly Dressing, and I have the Princesses one. There's some for boys, and there's other sticker books as well. The princesses go to the Enchanted Forest and to Tea Time, Winter Wonderland, and it comes with a bunch of stickers that they get to dress them with. There's a lot of stickers. Now they're repositionable, but they once the stickiness wears off, they're not useful. But there's so many stickers in here that it's going to last a long time. Okay, now the flat books that we have are exciting. This is the See Inside flat books. This has a lot of flaps and a lot of information. Go a step lower than that. There's a Look Inside that has less flaps, less information, and then one step even younger than that is Peek Inside flat books, and it's just a big flap on a page, a little bit of information. So there's, for different ages or different attention spans or different amount of time that you have, depends on what book that you want to read or to have in your house. So this is the See Inside with a lot of flaps, a lot of information. This is the See Inside Your Body book. We love this book in our house. My husband's in the medical field, so we love that we can teach our daughter just the simple things about her body in a fun way. This is eating and excreting. It goes through eating and the different areas of your body that the food goes and what your body needs to do to break it down. And there's breathing air, and there's just, it's a really fun book. It's a really good one. Okay, now we have the first chapter books. This is one of the first for your young reader, ages 4 to 7. Billie B. Brown, and then there's Hey Jack. They kind of coincide. They're two different series, but they're best friends, and they reference each other in the books. So it's fun to have both of you really like these books. Billie B. Brown has 12 books in them, and Hey Jack has 12, so there's 24 total. It's nice because each page doesn't have more than 50 words, and so it doesn't overwhelm your reader who's just starting out with chapter books. Okay, then we have the 100 Paper Planes to Fold and Fly. This one is such a fun one. So each page, there's 100 pages. Each one of them tears out. It's just different designs for the airplanes that you fold. In the corner, it has a little guide to tell you what plane it is. So that was a yellow one. We go to the yellow. It was a glider, and we fold it accordingly. This one's really fun. Even men like this book. Okay, now Usborne has nonfiction down. They do wonderful with nonfiction. They get children excited about reading facts. I found it interesting that most chapter books don't go past 5th grade reading level, so your kids need to read nonfiction for their vocabulary. So we have a beginner series. This is one of them. There's 40 of them. They're hardback. The one that I have here is Caterpillars and Butterflies. Now what's neat is in the book there's photographs. There's also illustrations. So kids that are used to just storybooks are going to start getting exposed and used to the photographs that are in their textbooks in the future. So these are really good for pre-kindergarten or 1st grade, around there. It's nice they've got a little index in the back, a glossary with pictures, and also all of the nonfiction Usborne books are linked online. They have websites for you to get more information. So you get online in the link that it says, you type the book that, or you select the book that you have that you're reading, and you can get onto safe websites. They have links for safe websites that you can click on. You can do activities, you can do videos, you can read more about it. So that's really neat. Another one for the older ones. This is the Encyclopedia of World History. There's a whole bunch of encyclopedias. But it's just way more interesting of like a textbook than I've ever read when I was younger. You can see the illustrations are fun, the pages are colored, and then also this is internet linked. So you go to the website that's at the top of the page, and then you enter the book that you have and the page number that you have. And this is about meat-eating monsters, T-Rex. I went to the website links that they had, and you could click on a website that you could learn how the T-Rex got that big, and there was another one that you could see a 3D image of the T-Rex, where you could compare how big the T-Rex is to other animals. So every single page has links to websites for further information. Amazing. Okay, the last book I wanted to talk about is a chapter book for the older ones. This is for ages 11 and up. This is called The Last 13. It's about 13 kids having reoccurring nightmares. They try to find each other, figure out who the bad and the good guys are, and try to solve the mystery and save the world. It starts with book 13, goes to 12, 11, 10, 9. Super action-packed, but wholesome book. And then I am going to do a different video about this one because it's so special. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your books.